What's up? What's up? Like playing some Grim Dawn right now, so that's what we're gonna play for now. Um, yep. We'll go to the rest of the stuff later, maybe. I might take it. Anyway, we're just
The second half of you.
I honestly am just had an idea with this build, and I'm just doing some grinding or farming, whatever you want to call it. Getting money, getting items, seeing what drops, that kind of stuff. Just playing the game. Mm-hmm.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left. spoon.
Oh, Nemesis with them. Oh, all right, Moosey. Yeah, come this way. Get away from all those other little fuckers. Come on. Shit. Oops. Oh, shit. Oh. Since I just killed old Mosey, this would be the perfect time to go after to go to the Steps of Torment, so he won't fuck with me while I'm there.
Come see what's left of my wares. Put it to good use. What brings you to my forge?
I knew it. Knew it. Okay. So I need to get the. This is only going to be useful when I have the second piece, which will be. We need more money. Alright, we'll run the steps to torment.
Don't get killed out there.
We'll try not to, dude. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's it's not too bad. I haven't played Force Wave in a long. Actually, I'm not. It's been a long time since I've actually played Force Wave. I'm not normally a Force Wave player. Get out of here. Let me look at the shit. Yeah. I agree. But they wanted me to do a the weapon that does this, so actually it hasn't been too bad. I don't have the greatest component or the best component for this yet. The damn shit's not dropping, but it's been pretty fun. I don't hate it. I mean, I'm still playing it, so I'm having more fun with it than the shield breaker that I've been working on. But I'm over here just to do some grinding or get some money. Finish that build up later on. I was hoping that maybe in the end game it'll get better. But old Moozy attacked me while I was outside, so I figured since I already took him out, I might as well run the steps of torment to see if what old McFuck will drop for me. Yeah, there is absolutely that is the truth. I'm actually thinking about starting a new build. I want to make another gun build. I enjoy gun builds quite a bit. Yeah, I really enjoy my Nightblades. Nightblade's one of my favorite classes when it comes to melee characters. That is absolute. I love me a Nightblade. Witchblade is Witchblade and was it the Witchblade? Yeah, Witchblade. The Witch Hunter. Yeah. Witchblade's probably, if that's correct, it's the occultist and the Witchblade. Chaos Witchblade. And that is one of my favorite builds of all time. Pretty sure. Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. With the Scourge splicers, man, poison Shadow Strike hits like a fucking truck, dude. Oh yeah, I like man acid. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Yeah, I played that in one of the seasons, and man, I had a lot of fun with that build. Got anything? Ah.
Yeah.
I do too. Especially with Berserker having Chaos I baked in already. Man, I can't wait to. I mean, I can't wait. I can't wait. Chaos Werewolf. Oh yeah, yeah. That's my first dude. I'm gonna do a Chaos Werewolf. So Chaos Nightblade. Yeah, Berserker Occultist will be my. But I will definitely make a Berserker Nightblade. Believe me, it will be there. It will be there. But Chaos Werewolf, man, I want to do it. That is gonna be the first build that I go after. I'm more curious about how the Ascended mode's gonna work. Oh, me too, dude. Me too. I really want to see how the Ascended mode works. I want to see exactly how much more power we're gonna get out of the epics when they can be ascended. Because I really have like a build that I think is just a little underpowered. But if we can, with using the Illuminari set, and the Illuminari Mage Hunter, I want to see exactly what this Ascended mode's gonna do. Super curious on all that. So I'm really hoping that being able to ascend the epic items is gonna really do some crazy shit. Really open up some builds to just do some gnarly shit. Well, you would hope with this them adding like a whole another difficulty level over Ultimate. Yeah, I'm super stoked, dude. I'm gonna take the week off work. I see that Titan Quest has got its new chapter. I I really want to play Titan Quest 2. But I don't know if I want to buy into the early access just yet. A couple of my buddies that like it, but I think I want to wait a little bit longer. Oh, have you? Awesome. Awesome. All right, dickhead. Weird again. Ooh. Ooh. I thought about maybe upgrading to maybe going over to this, but I don't know. I don't know. This his MI is pretty cool, so yeah, I've had to back off of it. I just couldn't, like, I've got one that I've been watching called Dread Hunter, and that's about the only one that I've been watching that I bought into. Like, I really want to play Titan Quest 2, but I just don't know if I could buy into the early access yet. And anything else, I was like, I'm just not getting into it. I'm done with early access games. I'm not buying into them anymore. I'll let the no lifer streamers tell me what they think about it as it's being updated, I guess. But I gotta take a quick break, man. I will be right back. Real quick. Be right back. Hey, sorry about that. Yeah, I agree 100% with PoE. I got it in on early access and I played like the first like month, and I haven't touched it since. I played 1 month on the release and I haven't played it since. So I hear you on that one, dude. And I think the same way. Is it's not a bad game, and one of the guys that I talked to that really likes it, he says it's gotten a lot better. So I kind of trust his word on it, I guess, maybe. See, I didn't like PoE 1, and what I didn't like about PoE 1 was the skill system. I didn't like the gym system at all. I just didn't like that. I didn't like that. And I tried like multiple times to try to get into the PoE, and I just couldn't. I just couldn't do it. I tried 3 times, and I just never could. And I just hated that system. But I liked the game. I just hated the skill system. It was like, oh, man. So when I heard 2 was doing what they were doing, I was like, cool. Well, I kind of dug. I thought the skill system's kind of cool, but I don't know, man. I can't really tell you why I can't get into it. I don't know. I just can't explain that one. Yeah. I just didn't like how the skill system worked. And if you don't like the way a main component of a game works, I mean, what can you say? You're just not going to like that game, regardless of how good it might be. And that's okay. It's not for everybody. Everybody's got to enjoy it. Okay, so let's see if we can make the other.
Got any more scrap metal?
Page slave. Oh man, I gotta go after one of his shits. Fuck. Alright, let's go get him.
Bring them back here.
How much it's gonna cost me to transmute that item, man? Really? I see. I haven't really heard much about it. That was another one that I played it for a good minute. But when they started like getting back into the billions and billions, you're doing like gajillions of damage, and I'm like, dude, why? It seemed like a number race. But I heard that, you know, some good things about. I just haven't. I don't know. Every time I think about just playing an ARPG, I just think about either this or Last Epoch, which I don't really like. I had a hard time getting through Last Epoch last season. I think the last time I played Diablo 4 was back when Season 3 happened. I remember the vampire powers. Remember the worms, wormholes, or whatever they fucking were. I remember them adding fast travel to dungeons. That was a cool update. Yeah, I get bored in Last Epoch once I get towards its end game, and I lose all interest in pushing the end game. Exactly, man. Exactly. I think I have more fun leveling the character up to get to monos than playing the monos. There's some cool builds that come out of Last Epoch, though. There really is. And they've got some cool ideas. The crafting system in that game is so cool. I mean, when you learn how to use it, it's so awesome. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Where are you, you son of a bitch? He didn't drop his shit, did he? He did not drop his shit. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna have to go after him again. All right. How much money do I have? 400,000. I don't even think I made it all the way through through all of them. Now, I really liked the Weaver stuff that they added into it, like with the Weaver idols and that shit. That was a cool addition. I really did like that. Like I said, it had some cool. Last Epoch had some really good ideas. I had a friend. There's a guy I know, man. He is all man. He can answer just about every goddamn question you can ask about that game. He's done he's done everything from stupid meme builds to like serious legit builds to. I don't see how he does it. I just don't see how he does it. I played so I had a couple of guys wanted me to compete in a race, like see who could get to 100 first in hardcore. And well, let's see, that character I've got is at level 76. I was like, I mean, they beat me hands down because, well, I had to work and they didn't. So they just sit there and fucking played. They played all day and helped each other fucking level. And I'm like, well, that's no fair. So I was like, whatever, guys. So I got my character up to like 80 something, and that is, I put it down and I didn't touch it again. So I didn't even get a max level character last season or this season or whatever. I didn't engage in any of the mechanics or anything. We usually have a friendly competition at the beginning of seasons in Grim Dawn. Moosey's gonna attack me down here. I'm fucking sure. I might skip his ass. Yeah. I'm just excited with for Fangs, and I do a lot of I do a bunch of sim racing and sim drifting stuff, and my like relaxing shit when I'm not doing that kind of stuff is I love Grim Dawn. I've playing it for years, and I like to do different kinds of. Yeah, I fucking knew it, Moosey. You can fuck right off, dude. I'm just gonna fucking ignore your ass. So I've kind of created a challenge for myself that what I like to do when I'm playing, I'm just kind of building my account for Fangs, because I'm playing 1.3, which it should carry over. 1.3 should carry over into Fangs. I hope it does, at least. But anyway, where you use an MI, and the MI dictates the build. So like this one, this is how the Blademaster is made. So this MI was what was chosen. So I've got to use Ring of Steel and I've got to use Blitz. I have to use the skills on the item, so that's what dictates the build. So let's say that yeah, like this right here, Spectral Blade. This would be Necromancer. So this would, yeah, Necromancer and Nightblade. This is just kind of forces me to use all the skills, something you might not use, or a weird combination of classes that you might not use. There's been some interesting builds that I've come up with out of it, but there's been some fucking whamps as well. I was gonna do a what a fresh save. fresh start when Fangs came out, but I was like, you know, when I started thinking about it, I was like, you know, the parts that I really want to explore in Fangs is not the base campaign. So yeah, let me get on. Let me just. I want to explore all the extended stuff and the potion mixing and the all of that stuff. I don't want to have to spend 60 hours unlocking the fucking shit to do it. You know what I mean? So I decided not to do a fresh start when Fangs comes out. I don't know. I'm just doing my 1.3 and my challenges to build my account. Yeah, but that's just what's great about Grim Dawn is there's so many different builds that you can do, and with the MI systems and all the conversions, you can get pretty creative with what you want. Now, if it'll all work is the question. I made a lightning spin to win that that threw grenades. That was an intro. It worked, not very well, but I mean, if you piloted it the right way, you could take out most of the major bosses. You weren't going to take out the super bosses, but take out all your major campaign bosses with it and kind of, I don't know. It was stupid. Did you still not drop your soul? Oh yeah, dude. Okay, so he did drop it. Good deal. All right, so let's go make that piece and see if we could transmute it into those gloves.
More scrap metal.
The fervor and calamity. Yep. Okay.
Bring me back any blueprints you find.
Need something broken down?
What's it gonna cost me to transmute this? 120,000? Wait, what? How much does that cost? $150. Those are celestial lotuses. All right. It's gonna cost 120. I got some shit in the inventory that I can go sell real quick. We're only gonna get one roll at this. I doubt it's gonna hit. When you want something, it's not gonna hit. There's enough right there. I have 3 of these in my inventory. It does sometimes, but my luck with the RNG gods is usually not the best. So But I haven't had a decent. No, I had a triple rare drop already tonight. So I think my RNG has been used up by that, and it was something that even I couldn't use. It's not something I could use. But it was an MI that was pretty decent. I probably sold it already. All right, let's go see if it'll roll the gloves.
Let's take a look, shall we?
Nope. All right, well, you know,
Bring me
old
back some
Moosey's ass is he's all stuck down in the underground, so yeah, it is. We'll get it. It's not, it's just, this is where, like, I'm just gonna have to, well, I need money. The whole point of me coming over to this character was to get money to buy more potions of clarity. And I ended up going off on another little adventure with him, with this Mage Slayer equipment. I don't even know if I'm gonna like it in the end. Jesus, why won't you die? Why won't you die? Yeah, the only problem is I really should finish that build up. At least, like, get her, I guess it's the female character. Get her to at least level 94 and get some in-game gear before I just like go, this build sucks. Before I change it. I'm using like the Bloodlords and metal. The Bloodlord metal. It basically it converts Blackwater Cocktail, Shield, and Hellfire Mind into Chaos. And it's basically Shield, Blackwater, and Hellfire Mind. And I can't find a skill that I like to weave in between those cooldowns. So I just haven't figured it out yet. It's there, I just haven't figured it out. Maybe put a couple of pieces of the rosin set on it. Get the devotions leveled up. Maybe push a little bit more damage out of it. It's got decent AoE and it can clear mobs, but as far as like single target and like something you can't burst down real quick, you gotta fight the cooldowns, and fighting the cooldowns is, yeah. And that's not really my play style, is fighting cooldowns, you know what I mean? I do like my melee classes. I like my melee and I like my gun classes. I'm not really into like the casters unless they're like rapid casting. So I don't like pets. I don't play pet builds. I don't want to sit on the ends and be like, you guys go do something. Do something. Go do something. I'll just wait here for a second. Oh, go do something. It's just not my play style. I like being in the shit, beating on somebody with a stick or a sword, or blasting them. That's what really caught me with this game when I first played it. I was like, whoa, you got guns. guns. They got pistols and rifles. Oh wow. Yeah, I think pets are just. I think pets are a little OP in this game, honestly.
Kill them not.
Maybe I could. That's what I said. I just need to find a skill, another skill that I can weave in, fight the cooldowns. I was thinking about maybe using right because it's got Shattering Smash on it also, so it's got to use Shield in melee. So. Still haven't got the Seal of Night that I want to put in my weapons. Can't believe this blueprint hasn't dropped. Wondering if I can. Wonder if I can cheese it. I don't mind casters. I guess they just have to be faster casting. The seal of Night. It's just a better component than what I've got in my weapon right now, and it just has it drop for some reason. I mean, it's just eluded me for some fucking reason. I have it. Just to get it. I went to go use it. And I'm like, what do you mean I don't have it? What? So I'm gonna go over and maybe cheese Mammoth for in it. I really don't want to farm the Shattered Realms right now. I don't want to farm Shattered Realms, but that might be what I have to do. All right. I'm just min-maxing this build while I'm using it to farm shit with, so I've just been kind of having fun with this build lately, so I've just been kind of using it. I've got a few others that I could do the same with, but for some reason I've just been having fun with this stupid ass Force Wave build. Yeah, and so besides like a Blademaster, when it comes to like a decent, like just leveling Force Wave, get the Battle Mage. Battle Mages, man. Battle Mages are man. All the defenses all the defenses you could want, and all the damage you could want. Yeah.
See anything you like? See you around.
Oh, Grim Dawn. Oh, random crash. Wouldn't be a night of Grim Dawn without a random crash.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
I don't think these are relics, so I don't think he's gonna have I don't know.
See you around.
It wouldn't be a night of Grim Dawn without a crash. Most of the time that it sucks is when you just got you just booted in from a refresh, you pop the potion of clarity, and you've gone to where you want to go, and it crashes on you right then. So not only do you have to reboot, you just lost your potion of clarity that costs 40,000 fucking 40,000 gold or bits. Thinking about making a purifier. It's been a minute since I played a purifier. See how the purifier's changed since I've played it last. I know the stronghold set's pretty good with a purifier now. This totem has not like to spawn tonight. This totem has just not liked to spawn. At least that one spawned. Oh, this one always spawns. My inventory's full. Start blowing up legendaries. So let's start blowing them up.
I'll give you a good price for what I've got left. Well spent.
Let's take a look, shall we?
Give me the gloves. Yes. Yeah, it only cost, you know, 500,000 bits to get it. This should fix up the rest of my resistances and open up some slots to use for components to maybe help boost my OA and DA. That's the idea. I don't need any vitality resistance. This elemental resistance would help. And then with the 2 sets, it'll give me that more there. So the idea is to boost a few resistances up to higher than where they are at. I might lose. I think I'm gonna lose. Yeah, I'm gonna lose some armor, but it'll be all right. The biggest thing I've got to worry about is I'm gonna lose armor absorption. But and I'm gonna lose a little bit of cooldown on blitz, but it is what it is. So we're 86. That's easy to fix. That is easy to fix. I think there's a different component in the helmet now. Check old Grim Tools. So living armor gives me OA. So we're going to be using that. We're just going to stick with the living armor for in the helmet.
What brings you to my forge?
Maybe fix up that armor absorption through.
Bring me back any blueprints you find.
We might have to move some points around since we've got points different now. I don't lose that much armor. That's good to hear. We're good to see. We're losing damage. 96. No, we're gaining more damage. That's what I'd like to see. Yeah.
Got something you need stashed?
All right, so now we need to get.
It's safe with me. Promise.
More scrap metal. Go on now.
Yeah, we're not gonna need that anymore.
Go on now. Got something you need stashed?
That rounds out my resistances. We'll get that armor absorption figured out. And I've got an open slot.
I'll keep an
All
eye
right.
on this.
I sense turmoil within you. Safe journey.
This is
I'll give you a good price for what I've got left.
Yeah, these are all. Yeah, that's right. These are relics. He's not going to sell that one.
See you around.
Are you going to make me? He's probably going to make me go to Shattered Realms. You sons of bitch. Oh, restart. Not sure where I left off, so we'll just restart. My headset is trying to die on me. I hate when that happens. I'm being lazy. I'm being lazy. I don't want to get up and grab my. I'm being lazy. Well, I've got a cord right behind me. All my shit back here. I'm being lazy. Oh, I'm being lazy. I thought I had one in my drawer right here, and I do not. I was like, oh no. Well, no, I do. That's just really fucking long. Be that long. Oh, that's too short. I'm just being lazy. Well, at least I think it's back here. Oh no. I might be wrong. I might need to find this thing. This is what happens when you get too many fucking cables. I got cables hanging off the sides of it because it gets hooked up into this. I gotta do better cable management. I really need to. I keep saying that. I keep putting it off. And my headset just died. All right. Here's this one. I can use this one. Yeah. All right. I'll just use this one. Here we go. Where am I going? I need to make sure that I take that shit out of my inventory and actually put it in the stash. Why don't we go do that now before I forget? Just in case if I don't like this whole setup, I can go back to that helmet. That's a good helmet.
Got something you need stashed?
I do, actually. Oh, that's right.
It's safe with me.
All right.
I promise.
This cord, where it's just where this cord hangs, it just drives me insane. It's like right here on my shoulder, so anytime I try to move my arm to get to my mouse, I'm like, cord. Not gonna be attacked by little Moosey tonight. I should probably spawn his ass out there and then leave, and then go to the Steps of Torment. Exterminate. Exterminate. The doctor. In dialects. Watch that reflective motherfucker. Take that reflective shield off, Mudflinger, you son of a bitch. Alright, well. We should got, yeah, we got plenty of money to buy at least 2 hours of Potion of Clarity. I could have bought a whole lot more. I mean, you know, we just spent a whole bunch of bits. Alright, we'll finish this run up. Really? Not usually that far off. I'm confused. Is there another response location? Okay. Just sit and keep going far enough. Did you do this one already since the reset? I think I did. Yeah. Alright, let's go pick up some potions and see if I can get that shield breaker to do something.
See anything you like? Iron well spent.
3. I managed to get 3 out of it.
Put it
All
to
right.
good use.
Yeah. Safe storage, no questions. I'll keep.
We were actually still like running through the campaign in this, or the story, whatever you want to call it. Still,
Got something you need stashed?
let's pop us an experience potion.
It's safe with me. Promise.
That's right. I ran out of potion of clarity when I got to Homestead. So instead of turning in the quests, I just quit until I got some new ones. So, ooh.
Stop now. I wasn't sure you'd. I wouldn't.
As the Legion is.
Inventory's full. What? Woo! Don't kill me. Ouch. No! I couldn't get away. I knew better than that. I knew better than that. This build I didn't like anyway. I really didn't like this build. I've been saying all night how I hated this build. Now it's dead. Scratch that one off of it. Oh, wow. Probably won't be doing that again. That just wasn't, I don't know. It just didn't work. I think it's just got too much stretched between the skills, especially for leveling. It's maybe you level with Blackwater and Fervor. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, it was just not very fun. Not my type of gameplay. What is doing? What's going on with this guy? Oh, this guy's got money. Yeah, it is what it is. I wasn't a big fan of the build. Just wasn't a fan of that one. I tried. It's kind of hard to go from a powerful character where it was just like smashing through everything when you've been doing that for like what, the past 2.5 hours, to a character that can basically get popped like that. That was stupid. It was dumb of me to even do it. Once I got away from that first attack, the last shield saved me. I should have just backed off and used the range to kill her, but it is what it is. But that being said, I think I'm going to take a little break from Grim Dawn for a little while. We're going to do some sim drifting here in about a little bit. So, but that's going to do it for Grim Dawn tonight, guys. I appreciate you hanging out. Enjoyed the conversation, JT. Always welcome anytime. I play Grim Dawn all the time, plus other games. I'm not always stuck to Grim Dawn, but I play like a bunch of stuff. But with Fangs of Asterkarn coming out, I will be heavy in Grim Dawn here in about a month. So